which will allow the runners to enter Charlotte Castle, the home of the Dragon Lord. They'll also be fighting enemies one at a time to gain experience and levels to get stronger, as well as gold to purchase weapons, armor, and items to help in their quest. And quest, we are underway.
Yep, we are starting with 11 strength, so I would call that a fair start. We're starting with gold, we're starting with... we're going to have 2 keys. Oh, and they have return on top of that, so all 14 of our runners will be casting return to get out of here. Or maybe not. Yeah, they might be inciting a gold grind, possibly, a very early gold grind, which we can talk about. We see a very early talent as Monty Games is going to take advantage of it. It is coal. We've got a free item straight away.
So the options are plentiful here, as in the search spot, we've got nothing in coal.
Nothing! Absolutely nothing! Oh, sorry.
Let's see what's in the shop here. Ooh, okay, so there's a hand axe and a magic armor. So if somebody opts to grind to, what would that be, 8260? 8300, I was rounding up. That could get them the best armor that money can buy and a pretty decent weapon to start.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as Bonnie Games is going to go right against the Scorpion Kids. Kaishin no Ichigaki. We start the stream off the Kaishin. No, that's a good sign. 3 power, 4 speed, 10 HP, a new spell, 0 magic points. Learning outside, but another Scorpion, and it's level 3. And we do get level 3 with 6 power, 2 speed, 12 HP, and 8 magic with this spell of, I believe it's 2 spells, Heal and Hurt.
Meanwhile, in all that madness, I was trying to see what was in the treasury, so I'm doubling back here for that. I believe a dragon scale was part of the mix, as well as an herb. Looks like the silver harp as well.
Yeah, and I saw a pair of wings as well. As one of the games, equip the dragon scale for the record, and roll Magi's with your favorite spell and mine, the Lombomb, or excuse me, Hurt More. All right.
Top left. Herb in the bottom.
And Magi Drake's also with Hurt More, so we are at 2 monsters with some really nasty spells to start off. And Chroma is struggling with the Scorpion and is going to have to burn an herb here. And Marashu finds coal and receives the nothing. Finds the bad news that he could have picked up a hand axe, but didn't. Has to pick up the clothes instead, and so you can see very quickly it says Mighty Games amongst our 4 restream runners in the advantage here. My guy does go straight to level 3 because he picked up a slime earlier, but does defeat that Scorpion and will now defeat a slime easily. As Monty smartly going against the skeleton with Stop Spell, this should be a win unless the skeleton follows it up with something really nasty here.
I don't know if Stop Spell necessarily qualifies as nasty in this case, but here comes level 4 for Asmati. So able to note the back of Tanager was the mountain cave. And we had a couple of early deaths as far as exploration, so it didn't quite get all, even to the first of the 5 chests that are in the mountain cave.
Now level 5 for his Mighty Games. 2 power, 5 speed, 3 hit points, 5 magic, no spells. But of course that means we're one level closer to a really good spell. We just don't know what level that is.
Yeah, so runners are guaranteed to learn all 10 of their spells by level 16, but they're looking for the various more spells, either the heal more spell, which can heal, I believe, between 85 and 100 hit points, and the hurt more spell, which does damage anywhere from 58 to 65 on an enemy.
That's right. Marishu with a smart play using a magic key to hurry up and go to the item store to pick up torches and the like. With him only having 14 attack power, I can understand picking up some torches here to try to get some extra damage here. Chroma reaching level 3, for the record. And the Magi Drakey is especially rude with not only having hurt more, but also having heal. Liking this play from Asmati Games here, throwing down hurts against the Metal Scorpion because 41 attack power probably isn't going to deal as much damage as those hurt spells, but doing really well. This skeleton will put him, I believe, 2 points short of level 6.
Correct. And yeah, 41 attack power, you're looking at a damage range on the Metal Scorpion of about 5 to 10 hit points versus the Hurt spell, which is 9 to 16. And the Metal Scorpion has up to 18 hit points. So yeah, Hurt's definitely the way to go at the moment here. Oh no, Axe Knights with Sleep.
Well, that makes them less appetizing if they are the spike tile. And as a matter of fact, Asmati might have checked that out, in fact. Alright, Chroma going against the Warlock, and oh, got the dodge. Oh, bad luck. Meanwhile, Right Guy with a perfect run, 0 hit points, 0 magic points. Well done. And Marishu, who advanced out of the last chance race held on Wednesday night, does advance to level 3. Definitely a bit behind here as he's continuing here. But we do see level 6 from Asmati Games, and the big long bomb of Hurtmore at level 6.
So that is going to allow things to increase exponentially here. So our runners are looking to get to that 165 experience mark, as that will get them that level, and next thing you know, it will just move things along in a very swift fashion.
Yeah, and Asmati Games is now proceeding to explore here. Just going to attack the Drakima. Cannot blame him. Yep, nicely played there. Easy choice on 45 attack power. We do see a cave quite a bit north of Tanagil, kind of surrounded by swamp, but when we find out what it is, I think it's the grave.
That's where that Hurtmore comes in handy.
Yep, level 7 with 18 speed, most notably, so not much else, but well, it'd be a good thing to run away from those blue dragons, but I don't think Asmati was interested in that. But he does get the information that the blue dragons have Hurtmore, the third monster we've seen so far. All right, level 6 fires for Guy. He's off to the races. Level 5 for Chroma. Still got some work to do there. Marishu now learning the Hurt spell. Now getting rolling here and gonna knock down that Scorpion, getting closer to that big level 6, and then it's gonna become who can explore the best.
Well, one of the bits of exploration has been in Tantagel's basement, as Ragai was able to get to that first of 5 treasure chests in the mountain cave, and it was the Stones of Sunlight.
Yeah, that's a pretty important find, as Ron said at the top. Oh, he's also got a gold grind as well, because, you know what, Ron, I'll let you explain that.
Most certainly. Well, the game has a bit of a limited memory in that every time you open a treasure chest, the game tracks up to 8 chests as opened at a time, and everything more than that, well, can be taken over and over again. So yeah, due to the programming limitations, but usually chests disappear until you go to the overworld, just as Chromaticalism has done there, or as Marashu is about to do. Let's see here. Well, it also creates some interesting phraseologies here, as we've got the fairy water and something else yet to be determined. Oh, another fairy water. So that is 4 of the 5 chests there, but yeah, so with the... I was gonna say, normally I'm a little bit better at this here, but again, with 4 screens, so much going on, trying to make sure I don't miss anything.
Yeah, it is very difficult to call out 4 screens for sure, and we do see Marishu reaching level 6, so he's off to the races. Oh, Erdrick's armor.
Wow, Erdrick's armor, the best armor in the game. What a find.
Yeah, that's pretty big. It's got a whole bunch of good. It is arguably the second best armor in all of RPGs, only to the adamant armor in Final Fantasy IV.
So of course, Ragai does all of that grinding for gold, thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna go get the magic armor," and the game says, "Nope, Erdrick's armor for you."
Yeah, not only do you get that 28 defense point boost, but you also get stop spell resistance, complete stop spell resistance, so those skeletons are no match anymore. What else happens? You have a 1/3 hit point reduction to Hurt More and Dragon Lord Breath. You restore 1 hit point every step you take. You take no damage through the swamp and the damage tiles. Did I get that? Did I get it all?
Yeah, that's all of it. You got all 5 things.
Exclamation point, ding ding. If you join Ron Burgundy's channel, you will hear the sound effect that goes with that chat.
Oh boy, and now Ragai is going to be navigating... Yeah, navigating these caves in the dark certainly isn't easy either. Oh, and there is the trade-in cave for the Staff of Rain. So when you hand over the silver harp to that old man, then you take the chest that's there. It's the Staff of Rain. That's one of the 3 progression items needed to get to the final castle. The Stones of Sunlight is the second, and the third is Erdrick's Token.
Yeah, absolutely. We did see Asvati Games pick up Erdrick's armor, so he's good to go. And while this has been going on, he's been racking up a lot of experience. So he's actually up to level 8, I believe, and level 8 came with a big strength gain. I believe he's up to 49 strength now. Yep, Axe Knight is one of the best monsters to hurt more, even though the Axe Knight does have sleep, and that will be level 9 for Asmati Games. We have 28 more power, 1 speed, 2 HP, 2 magic, and another spell, 2 spells in fact, stop spell and repel. That means at level 9, Fran, 77 strength.
This is definitely an offensive heavy seed.
Yeah, and I believe the rest of the stats is about, I believe he's got 61 agility and 80 hit points, and oh, there's the stats right up there. Yeah, 65 magic points. So these stats are really good at level 9. Let me tell you. Oh.
Oh, well, there is a red dragon on Marashu's side. That is what is known in the community as the fun police, because when the red dragon shows up, the fun tends to stop. Red dragon is one of the strongest and most agile enemies in the game, very difficult to get away from, very difficult to kill at these levels. So it generally means instant death unless the RNG is on your side.
Yep, absolutely. And Nairobari making a good point. A jet seed in such a big race can be really, I mean, exactly correct. Nairobari is exactly correct. One little mistake, and it can mean a lot of seconds.
Yeah, every move is magnified when you have a seed that tends to run on the quicker side because there's less margin for error.
All right, Chroma has found Garenham, so because he's got keys, we'll be able to see what's in the back of these 3 boxes. Erdrick. Whoa, he picked up Erdrick's sword? Wow, where was Erdrick's sword? High Spirits
in Tablet Cave. Okay.
Yeah, it was in Tablet Cave, and I don't know where the Tablet Cave was found, but Mizvani Games hitting level 10 for yet another 16 strength, so we're at 93 strength at level 10. Love it.
Oh, and there's Erdrick's token. Oh my goodness. We've got a torch. And we've got an empty chest, which probably means that it's herbs because the inventory maxes out at 6. So if you already have a max amount, then it'll say that the chest is empty. And in the back of Garenham, we have the Vanilla Stones of Sunlight Cave, which is some gold.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know, that sounded like a proper jingle for that. All right, so Garenham was actually found well north. sorry. Garenham was found well north of Tandagel Castle. All right, so just a reminder for those who are just joining us here, we have 14 runners competing against each other. The top 6 will advance to the bracket. So, and the bottom 8 will be eliminated tonight.
And that will complete the brackets, or at least the bracket lineup, and then that will begin the bracket stage, and it's single elimination from there, as Ryguy has found Garenham, and meanwhile Chromaticalism has, oh look, found Breckenary.
Ding, ding,
and
ding,
there was
ding.
much rejoicing.
Yay! Yeah, so Breckenary was found south of Garenham, actually. So you have to do a lot. You have to go well north of Tandagel, and then walk west a ton, and then you have to go south, and then you'll find Breckenary. And we find another town here. We're going to find out what that is. Yes, we're going to find out what it is now, and that town is Hawksness. And if there's a really good spike tile here, it's game on.
Now Ryguy's going to get his token, so he has everything that he needs now to trade in for the rainbow drop, and at this point just needs levels.
Wow, you're right. My goodness. And did we find the jerk already?
I don't believe so.
All right, so there's one last piece of classwork to be done, but wow.
Oh, and an Axe Knight in the spike tile in Hawksness.
And they have the hurt spell. Okay, that makes that grind spot a lot sweeter. Yep, Chroma's gonna milk this Axe Knight as much as he can.
Although I don't believe that he had searched the spike tile for a potential item, which is understandable. Oh yeah, here we go. Ryguy is in the tablet cave. So he'll be picking up the Erdrick sword momentarily.
And it turned out that the spike tail yielded nothing. So, yikes.
Ah, the nothing.
Uh-oh. Chroma's been put to sleep and is staying asleep. Oh. So the penalty for dying is that you lose half your money, you spend 15 seconds in the Tantagel throne room penalty box, and the best part of it all, you get a stern lecture from the king. We see Asmani Games going down the grave. Oh, go ahead, Fran. Sorry.
Oh, I was just noting here, Chromaticalism's now heading over to at least get more keys. He heads into that basement and picks up Erdrick's armor.
Yeah, and one wonders, well, A, is there's a silver shield available, and B, are any of the runners going to take the time to get that silver shield, because this seed is going rocket fast. Now, if you've seen the Free Enterprise channel, they had these a series of qualifying races over there, and they showed 4 runners, and but they didn't call out the finishes one at a time because they had like 60 runners at once. In this race here, we will be calling out finishers as they come in, so a little bit different from other mass races you may have seen. So that's why I'm bringing that up.
Certainly a notable point here is, well, is Madi going to go deep in the grave here after... I'm just trying to see what exactly was previously in the grave. I see there was gold, a torch, an herb, and I guess that was a magic key.
And here comes the last box. It is another key. Along the way, Asmani Games did pick a level 11, 1 power, 6 speed, 3 hit points, 21 magic. So the magic is, 21 magic. So the magic points are just coming in chunks here. Marishu did gold grind to a silver shield. I don't know if there was a silver shield available, but if there is, he'll be in pretty good shape for Sherlock.
Well, that would also imply that Rashu's able to hang on to said money, and that has been a bit of a challenge thus far, and is going to go after the Star Wyvern here. And Ryguy now setting up for a gold grind as well.
Yeah, and I like what Marishu did there. Spend an herb and get back up to full health pretty quickly without losing any magic that might be needed on his journey to hopefully a silver shield. But he will turn in that Staff of Rain first. We see Ryguy joining Marishu on that gold grind for that silver shield.
Meanwhile, it looks like Chromaticalism has found Erdrick's armor deep in the mountain cave.
Yep, so literally all Chroma needs to do now is find the jerk and call it a day. Well, you also have to find Charlotte Castle. We haven't found Charlotte Castle yet.
Oh, and it looks like Garanham has a silver shield, as Marashu just making that purchase, and now is going to go in and get the token as well.
As Madi has found Caitlin, is going to pick up a large shield. While the Wolf Lord over on Ryguy's side takes an untimely death.
And now Ryguy about to pick up the silver shield.
Wow, look at that defense at level 9. Look at everything at level 9. 117 attack power and 80 defense. Level 9 and you're already damage breaking wizards.
And now Marashu has picked up Erdrick's sword. Meanwhile, we're going to get a coordinate check here from Asmati. And we do have a search. Oh, goodness. 2 south and 16 east.
All right, Fran, you think you can count that?
I don't know. I mean, Sesame Street taught me how to count to 12, but 16, that's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. 12. 12. Oh, sorry. No, it's not nothing.
Well, okay, maybe the count a little more difficult than thought initially here. As much as we were tongue-in-cheek joking about it. And yes, apologies and/or you're welcome for the earworm that we just gave you. Hey, it's the fairy flute in the overworld spot. That is usable towards the golems, which is potentially a guardian enemy. In the vanilla game, it certainly is. And it is guaranteed to put the golem to sleep. It is the only enemy that it does put to sleep.
I saw a smart player on Ryguy's side going ahead and attacking the wizard, even though he doesn't have heal more, and the wizard is resistant to hurt more. He had Erdrick's sword and a ton of strength, which made that battle pretty easy for a very quick 120 experience. I thought that was great play.
Oh, and Chromaticalism just found the Rainbow Drop Cave, otherwise known as the Jerk Cave. And yeah, good point as well. Nerves can make even simple counting become difficult, as I would imagine all of our runners are realizing, wow, this has the potential to go very quickly here, as Chromaticalism is basically in grind and go mode. Has found all the items that are needed, has acquired the Rainbow Drop, and I mean, looking at these statistics, it may just be a matter of finding an enemy, which I think we saw in Hawksness that there was an Axe Knight.
Yes, Hawksness had an Axe Knight. We do see Chroma finding the southern part of the swamp cave, so I imagine Well, he could either go to the northern part and see what's on the other side in hopes of finding Sherlock, but it looks like he's going to go for the spike tile, which is a blue dragon, which is playable.
Hurt more. I mean, our runners do have stop spell, so it is certainly a possibility. But now with this attack, just waylay on through and get a big 180 experience, darting forward toward level 11.
Nice one, Fran. Good job. Yeah, remember when we're at 30 minutes in, one person has found everything. I imagine a few more runners have found everything as well. Remember, this is on 4 channels: Randomizer 2, 3, and 4. So if you want to watch all 4 runners or all 4 streams, watch 14 runners at once. You're definitely in for a treat if you've never done that before.
Yeah, definitely a lot of things going on at once.
Chroma and Ryguy reaching level 11 virtually simultaneously. We are nearing... nobody has hit level 12, but Marishu has found Sherlock.
And to answer the question in chat, what was in Rimeldar? Marashu went in, stayed at the inn, but did not open the 2 doors to find that chest. So that treasure chest that's in Rimeldar is still a mystery.
Bad luck over on Chroma's side. Gotta dodge from that blue dragon and has to go back to start. So we'll come up with his next decision and we'll see where it takes him. Remember, he still needs to find Sherlock.
Ryguy, meanwhile, is utilizing the resources here on this Axe Knight grind and has rather swiftly caught up here and actually taken amongst our forerunners here the experience lead.
Yeah, and so long as he can get away from those stone men, this is perfect for him. Right? Get out of Hawksness and get into Brecconary, spend your 6 money, and go back and do some more grinding until pretty much at this rate, you pretty much just need to get heal more here.
Yeah, that's a good point, and I think somebody in chat mentioned it earlier that this might be one of those you're good to go by level 11, but you have to wait till level 16 to get the Heal More spell, and that's pretty much it. Yes, Chroma is in Grind and Go mode, or Chromaticalism. Ryguy is taking care of the grind first, and this is then going to look for the last 2 bits of things, the Rainbow Drop Cave as well as Sherlock Castle, and it looks like Asmati Games is following suit, and you can see both of them. They are 12 experience apart, both getting level 12 at the same time, and wow.
We have 14 hit points. I believe at 97 hit points, you can go against Dragon Lord. You have 12 heal mores. You're dealing 8 to 17 damage, and you're not going to see a lot of 8s. I mean, you're already...
Right now they have 0 heal mores because they don't have the spell of heal more yet.
That is true, but, you know, they could do it. They could do it.
I know. You look at the numbers, you're so used to calculating, like, oh yeah, all they have to do is that. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, Marashu has traded in for the Rainbow Drop.
Yeah, so Marashu's done. Marashu's done. All he needs to do is grind. It looks like it's in the form of blue dragons. for him.
As Madi and Raigai are just settling in on this Hawksness grind here, and they are practically in lockstep here, as Madi now having to go back to Brecconary to recover, so that's going to give a lead here for Raigai in terms of experience. Now, level 13 is going to be at 4,125 experience, which this next Axe Knight will take care of, as Raigai just 17 experience away from that number.
There it is. 1 power, 4 speed, 2 HP, and a new spell of Heal More.
There's Heal More.
Now, can I go through the calculations now?
Now you can go through the calculations. Go for it.
Okay, so we have 12 Heal Mores. Now it's 9 to 18, so you're averaging 13 and a half level. As long as you can get down to Sherlock, and you probably can lose maybe 1 or 2 Heal Mores. You might be able to get away with losing 1 or 2 Heal Mores, depending on if you get picked off or whatever. So it's gonna depend on what Sherlock has today.
Well, and also of note, having that silver shield, I think Raigai might want to load up, if he hasn't already, on some fairy waters, as that 91 defense, that will repel, I believe, 4 of the 10 Sherlock enemies: the wizard, star wyvern, the werewolf, and the green dragon. So there'll only be 6 potential enemies to encounter: the Axe Knight, the Axe Knight, the blue dragon, the stone man, the armored knight, the red dragon, and the golem.
Yeah, that's a very good point. We will see if he goes about and does that. And actually, that could prove to be a huge difference. I mean, look at the timer. It's 37 minutes. This is going to be the fastest seed of this tournament. And I don't know what the fastest seed in tournament history is. I don't remember. I had a history of it, but I think it was maybe 50 minutes.
You got me digging deep in my broadcast notes now.
Well, look who is in Sherlock. It's I'm sorry.
Chromaticalism?
Yeah, Chromaticalism. Thank you. Chromaticalism is in Sherlock, and electing to do some grinding here. It seems like he feels that this is the best place to grind here.
Yep, it's all about putting the correct emphasis on the right syllable.
But more importantly, it's going to give him some early information on Sherlock, and it looks like there's going to be quite a number of armored knights, and they are not friendly. They're not friendly in that they just swing and hurt you instead of something else. So look what Asmani Games is doing. He felt that level 13 is not enough and is going to a 14th level. He will reach that at 5625.
Well, I can understand the 99 hit points being a little too close for comfort for some. Also of note, Asmati Games only has the large shield and not the silver shield, so the defense is a lot more troublesome. And let's see what 14 gets here. 1 power, 2 speed, 3 hit points, 2 magic points. Not a whole lot.
Yeah, that's a good question. There's level 13 for Chromaticalism, and outside he goes. I think he's gonna dive. Yep, it's a return spell. Here we go. Ryguy has found the back of Sharlock. Oh no.
Literally and figuratively backing its way into it. Maybe.
Now we still have no finishers. We're at 40 minutes. I think we're going to have a finish in the next 10 minutes or so. It could be from one of these 4 runners. It could be on one of the runners on 2, 3, and 4. We do not have any updates on that yet. So hang on tight, folks.
Well, now that Ryguy's found Sharlock, that's all well and good. He still needs to find the Rainbow Drop Cave.
That
We're actually
is
getting level 13.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I interrupted you. That is indeed true. Now, if he goes in the correct direction, it will be he will run into it, but oh, I see what's happened here. The swamp cave this is a one continent swamp cave. Or a one continent seed here. And there it is. Ryguy has completed the homework and will now probably go for game here.
Yeah, we'll probably refresh and replenish up here, and then head back over to Sharlock and go for game and complain about every battle that he will encounter along the way. Rather profanely.
Well, we better hurry up and thank everybody for this particular stream. Math Girl is our restreamer, has been restreaming a lot this year, so we thank her very much for her help throughout the tournament. SH Mike also doing a lot for this tournament and is tracking this particular stream. I know Camian Renokai is restreaming another race, and Cyberdog, I think, is restreaming another race. Zarnax restreaming a race. So there is, oh my gosh, there are 8, I believe there are 16. On top of the 14 runners that you're seeing, there are another 16 people that are helping out to make this possible. Thank you all for making this possible tonight.
And meanwhile, I, like the Stevie Wonder hit from 1974, haven't done nothing.
But of course, everyone should follow Ferran Burgundy, you know? I mean, he plays Tecmo Super Bowl. Unfortunately, things didn't work.
Oh, yeah,
things didn't quite work out with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but he did pick up a perfect season earlier. So if you want to see some really good play from Ferran Burgundy in Tecmo Super Bowl, he's your man.
Yeah, if you want to see really good play from me in this game, good luck.
Now, you were the #1 seed in the tiebreaker in the first annual tiebreaker tournament, so you don't sell yourself short.
No, I I know. I just have a bit of fun with these things here. As Madi missed the oh.
Oh.
Yeah, as Madi was about to get to the Rainbow Drop Cave and apparently took a death one tile shy. But is there now?
Okay. So now I believe we have 2 runners starting to dive Sharlock here. Oh, this is going to be fun. Marishu at the slight advantage because he's got 16 more defense power than everybody else.
I stand corrected. As Madi didn't take a death, he just went the wrong way. He went right instead of left out of the swamp cave. To take the Get Smart quote, missed it by that much.
I think I'm liking what Chroma's doing here. Just going ahead and fighting these monsters. He's only going on a small shield here, so I guess he doesn't like his run chances. I'm not sure about fighting that Star Wyvern, but well, I was going to say it reached level 14. Not quite 14. Getting close though.
Yeah, with 75 defense, not defense breaking any of the enemies in Sharlock, so everything is going to hit hard on Chromaticalism's side, and now Ryguy joining the fray as well. But yeah, 5,625, the target number to level 14, so Chromaticalism is one enemy away.
Marishu is doing the RL8 strategy. Run like heck. And if you want to know the origins of that strategy, you'd have to go back to 1998 with the MAME Action Replay page, which was a cheat you used in track and field. We eventually disqualified those players.
As they rightly should be. Alright, so Marashu probably recognizing that, to hang around with the top runners here, having to navigate, or at least opting to navigate Sharlock Castle in the dark. It's another one of those every second counts type things. As we see Chromaticalism now in the second of 7 basements. And yeah, the finishes are, you're just kind of waiting for that proverbial shoe to drop. In this case, there's a lot of shoes and a lot of feet.
Yeah, nobody's finished yet, but I mean, this is okay. Remember the top 6 advances. You don't have to be first here. You just have to be anywhere between first and 6th. But I tell you what, this Sherlock's a little bit challenging. We're seeing both Red Dragons and Armored Knights here.
So Chromaticalism about to enter the 4th basement. Ryguy is still on basement 1. And Marashu is in basement question. Oh, wait, no, we'll be able to tell here.
Chromaticalism just reached the 5th floor. So far we're only seeing blue dragons. That's good news.
Oh, Marashu's on that same floor too. There's making along the path along the U.
We see golems. I know they hit hard, but that's still good news because they're relatively easy to run from.
Oh, look at this. Practically in stereo, Marashu and Chromaticalism. I mean, it's going to come down to encounter rates here.
Oh my goodness, we might have to have a tiebreaker. Oh no, oh, put to sleep. Oh, thank goodness, woke up early. Oh, that would have been wrong. But Marashu's been picked off for the 2nd time in a row, and he's been put to sleep again. What? Oh, thank goodness he's thrown a hurt down. But still asleep. Another hurt spell. 2nd in a row. We're going to sleep for a 3rd turn. And we're going to sleep for a 4th turn. Maximum of 6 turns. Finally awakes and finally gets away. He's going to have to lose some herbs here.
Yeah, not the time to hit the proverbial snooze button by not waking up.
Wow, those Axe Knights are being incredibly annoying right now. Chromaticalism got through the guarding the Dragon Lord. It was a blue dragon. 11 heal mores, so he did lose a heal more on the way down. Picked off by the Dragon Lord. Throws a hurt more. Swings 33 damage. Another hurt more from the Dragon Lord. Is he going to... Yep, he's going to continue. 36 damage and more. Stop spell throws down. He doesn't care. He's going to swing.
Ooh, okay.
Max damage, I believe it's 51, so it might be more than that. But we start off with 16. He does get first attack, so advantage Chromaticalism. Marishu now going against that Blue Dragon Guardian. Nice time for an excellent move there. He's through. Archfield Monk has finished first. That is on another one of those streams. 50 minutes and a second.
I don't believe that's a tournament record, but it is pretty close. I think there were a couple that were in the 48 and 49 range over the years.
I believe that Chromaticalism is at 72. Actually, it might be more than that. I think it might be more than that, in which case he's still in really good shape. Marishu now going against the Dragon Lord, also getting first attack.
We have another finisher on another stream, Nimenva, taking second, 50 minutes, 53 seconds. Just a 52-second difference between first and second. And you can see this is going to be very close here among the three of the runners on this stream. Although, as I say that, as Mahdi is on the second baseman of Sherlock as well. So, yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of these starting to roll in the next couple of minutes here.
My goodness, this is nuts. I mean, Chroma swung at 49.8. That was a bold move, but then the heel more just didn't hit. And oh my goodness, knocks down the Dragon Lord in the last attack, and will make it into the bracket. Oh my goodness. We have two more. Yep, there it is. Finished 51-55. So we've got three more runners, and then that's it.
Yes, again, the top 6 in this 14-person race will advance to the bracket stage. So Archfield, Nimenva, and Chromaticalism have punched their proverbial tickets to the dance.
3 heel mords to go for Marashu, excuse me. Also Raikai, bold move, swinging on 48, breathing fire for 46, he stays alive!
Oh, wow, what a gamble.
Wow. But you know, Raigai probably has seen that 3 runners have finished, and it's about to be a 4th as Marashu finishes. I am totally at a loss of words. Marashu finishes 53 minutes and 4 seconds. Oh no, Raigai loses!
Oh, Raigai got low rolls. Oh no. And that's also of note. Yeah, good point in chat. I mean, Marashu winning or finishing 4th here and advancing to the playoff or advancing to the bracket stage. Yeah, he went 1-4 in the Swiss rounds. I mean, you want to talk about Cinderella's story.
Marashu, I do, and Chromaticalism, I do hear you in the booth. Oh no, Chromaticalism is in the waiting room, but we will get to your interviews in a little bit. But we do have another Dragon Lord fight. Marashu, I do, and Chromaticalism, I do hear you in the booth. Oh no, Chromaticalism is in the waiting room, but we will get to your interviews in a little bit. But we do have another Dragon Lord fight, so. Okay.
So nice it was heard twice, apparently.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, we have another Dragon Lord fight. This one is virtually automatic, as Monty Games grinded to 15. 15 had 20 odd magic points, so this is as much of a slam dunk as you can make it. And Imp, any amount of money, finished in 5th place, so he's got to win this now. Again, we will be interviewing Marashu and Chromaticalism in a moment. I know they're in the interview room. We will get to them. We're gonna finish this fight though, and another 17 damage there. Unfortunately, I have the numbers were flying. The Dragon Lords were on all sorts of screens here, so I've been unable to keep track here.
Yeah, it's been like that this entire race. Of course, it's going to be that way at the end, where you have finishes coming so frantically and frenetically here.
Nice roll there by Asmati Games, 16 damage there. Yep, doing very well. He's got to be wrapping up the Dragon Lord here. There it is.
There it is.
That's a victory. Now, can he finish in time?
We'll watch with bated breath in the room, and Asmati is going to take 6th and will be the last of the runners. Oh, and just snipes out Lord of the Synth.
Asmati Games, okay, I need to explain this. Asmati Games has finished in 56-16. Lord of the Synth finished in 56-22. I need to explain.
6-second difference.
A 6-second difference, and under the rules of the tournament, there is no read time. That result is official unless the administrators have some reason they need to retime that. But as under the rules of the game, you need to be 5 seconds or less for a retime. So, Asmati Games will make it to the bracket. All right, so Chromaticalism and Marashu, thank you for your patience. That was quite a race, don't you think?
That was incredible.
My heart is still racing. It has been racing since Diamond Room.
Yeah, Asmati Games is joining us as well. Your heart rate must be going at about 160 beats a minute. It's gotta be.
No, was there something on the line for this? I thought this was for just the weekly.
I don't know about you, but mine might be going at 180.
It was insane. I thought I was way ahead, but did people go earlier than 15? I'm curious.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
13.
a few people went on 13.
Yep, that's fair. Okay, that makes more sense.
I think I did end up grabbing 14 on the way down, but it was not, 14 was no difference at all from 13, pretty much.
Yeah, I was vaguely concerned that Charlock was going to be some sort of disaster, and I figured might as well grab the level. 15 certainly was free.
Yeah, 15 was very free. And actually, Guy attempted the Dragon Lord and failed before you came in and finished in 6th place.
Yeah, I was more concerned about the long walk potentially to Charlock than Charlock itself, because it could have been real far, and it actually was, but it wasn't that bad on the way. Could have been full of reds or something.
I did run into a few reds like west of Charlock in that area, but there was nothing over there, so it wasn't too bad.
I saw so little of the overworld I couldn't even tell you.
I saw lots of it. That was an interesting seed.
Yeah, it's one of the fastest seeds we have had in tournament history.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly where it ranks. I'd have to, we'd have to look it up, but it was lightning quick.
Yeah,
And that's after the
top
mock coal.
5.
Oh, I'm sorry, Farad, what were you saying?
I want to say it's top 5, but I don't know that officially.
Mm-hmm. I'd believe it. Yeah, because like the funny part is we start out the game. It's like, oh look, it's coal, amazing. Oh look, it's nothing. Oh, they get the hand axe though.
And then
Yeah.
nothing in Hawk's Nest as well. Yay, nothing.
I was
Well, I didn't
looking
even
for
search.
Hawkins. I never found it. I was looking for it for a good place to grind.
It was not bad as an axe knight,
It
bottom
was.
left corner.
That's how I got 15 so fast.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was grinding blues in Swamp Cave.
If I had not found the Axe Knight, I probably wouldn't have grinded up. It was just so free and right there. Breckenary was a screen away. I'm like, I can grab 2 levels in like 5 minutes. And if that makes the difference, we might as well do that. If it was a one-on-one race, I might not have done it. But I was just trying to go for the top 6.
So my records are a little old here, and before I say anything further, Jake Covert finished in 8th place at 57:45. The fastest time in tournament history, and again, my records are a little old, so it might be a little bit quicker. 49 minutes and 5 seconds in the very first tournament. Jacquemus Wedge, of course, defeating Zarnax.
Silly adventure.
And for those who are new, Jack either participates in a really quick seed or a really long seed. There is no in between. And before we continue this interview, there was a mention in chat about how Centroid was the very first person to reach the Dragon Lord. Didn't get any luck, and now he has forfeited from this race.
Oh, wow.
What level did he go at?
I don't know yet, so I'm going to need to rely on chat for that, but I imagine it would have to be 13, I would imagine.
Do I get a bonus for all the experience? Like, say for example, I don't have to face Ness.
Well, we're about to find that out. I believe, I don't know if it's going to happen on this stream or if it's going to happen somewhere else, but we are going to have a draw to fill in the rest of the bracket, because we did have a number of random draws that we have to take place. Monsieur Slime finished 9th, 101.47. Elmore St. James finished 10th, 62 minutes, 3 seconds.
This is wild. I thought it might be a jet seed when it was kicking off, and it sure was.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't necessarily start as a jet seed, because I believe Isvani Games was the only person to pick up a hand axe straight away. And
that seemed like a good play, and I just went with the sunk cost, you know.
I was like, I'm gonna, because usually when I get 2 keys, I had been doing the bad strategy of saving and checking everything, and then it's like 3-minute dump by the time you're done with it. I'm like, I'm gonna poke my head outside because I have 600 gold and see if there's a town, and there was, and it had a hand axe. Everything came up Millhouse. And then the treasury was trash on top of that, which was like super bonus.
Yeah, that probably saved a solid minute. Or more with the attack power, I'm not sure.
And I just like whacked 3 scorpions in a row to kick off the seed, and I was like level 3. I got hurt more real fast and was able to just grind axes in Mountain Cave.
all right, Rye Guy is in the what is he doing? He's fighting the Dragon Lord. There we go. Words have finally come to me. And yep, there we go. He defeated the Dragon Lord with a heal more left. And look into the world of RNG, folks. And Rye Guy will be finishing the race. I believe he will be finishing in 11th. Yep, there it is, with a final time of 64 minutes, 15 seconds. We only have 2 runners left, Trista and Keegalis.
Imagine getting a 104 and you're 11th out of 14. Holy crap. That is ridiculous.
It sounds like something I've done before.
Well, 20 minutes could go by and then you're out of the Dragon Warrior Randomizer League, but I'm not going to talk about that. Let's talk about something else.
Well, I mean, I think among other things, it shows how deep this field is. Like, this is the play-in race, and 8 people sub 1 houred it, and several more within, stone's throw of that. That's really good play from a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's remember, Marishu came out of the play-in race, and now you're in the bracket. So and so your thoughts about that, Marashu?
I mean, they asked me to do it, so I did it. I don't know what else to say. Like, ask me to do something, I'll do my best to live up to expectations.
Well, I'm asking you to upset whoever you're faced against next round. Good luck.
Okay, so
I don't need to upset them. I'm sure the seed will do a great job at upsetting them.
Well played.
all right, so Rye Guy, we see in the interview booth. We're gonna talk to you in just a moment. But before we do that, we will be drawing the bracket right here on Randomania. So please stay tuned. And Rye Guy, tough luck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I had some unfortunate decisions along the way. Like, I think I gold grinded for a magic armor early and then found the Erdrick's armor in the next chest. And I went back to grind for a silver shield. I didn't realize it was one continent until too late. I think I walked past the Rainbow Drop Cave. But those two Sharlocks, man, the first one was so brutal. And the second one, so much better. Like, where was that second dive the first time round?
Said numerous winners throughout the years, right? I mean, but we that's part of in a way that's kind of why we enjoy this randomizer. But sometimes it works out, and sometimes, well.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I think it was also more depressing too, because where Sharlock was, oh my gosh, out in the middle of nowhere. About halfway through that first dive, I was pretty sure it wasn't going to go well, but what can you do? You can't, like, go back home and reset. Like, that's going to take forever, so you're pretty much just stuck on a dive. You're like, nah.
Did you not find Remolder?
Nope. I didn't. I found, like, 3 towns and found everything. Was like, I am not going anywhere else.
Remolder was northwest of Sharlock by about 3 screens. That was my staging area for the Sharlock attack.
Oh, I took a very lengthy walk from the castle through swamp, roundabout, through a little forest, or mountain of armored knights or whatever, and yeah, it was fun. I'm trying to think of what I saw. I think I only saw like 4 or 5 locations. No, more than that, but not many.
I think I saw everything.
Chromaticalism did hop off the interview, so thank him for joining us today, and congratulations, and we'll see you in the bracket. We might go ahead and finish this off pretty soon. So everybody, your thoughts as we head off into the brackets.
Thank you so much, everyone involved on this channel and the others, because my goodness, this tracking and restreaming and commenting on 4 different channels with 14 runners, that's not an easy thing, and I thank you to everyone who's involved in organizing that.
Yeah, this is a pretty awesome production.
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure from my end, and all of it is thanks to Ferran Burgundy and Math Girl and SH Mike. Ferran Burgundy, my co-commentator, Math Girl, our restreamer, and SH Mike, the tracker of this particular stream, and the 12 other people involved in the restreams. I did nothing. I just said words, and whether or not they were good words, others will have to decide that.
Yeah, I want to echo that and say thank you to everyone. This is, we've had plane races before with 12, 15, 20 people, how many it's been. This is the first time I remember having 3 different Randomanias going with 3 different teams all coordinating on the same thing. So thank you guys so much for putting this together. It was a pretty great production.
Move on to the drawing. So we'd like to thank our runners here, Asmati Games, Marashu, Chromaticalism, and Ryguy for a very entertaining race. And I believe our restreamer Math Girl will be bringing up High Spirits in a moment, and he will have some words for us.
I could make up some words if you're stuck.
Go ahead. Oh, no, he unmuted his mic.
Words are difficult. That's what I've learned. But GG and congratulations to everyone. Oh, that's fine. I'll just chat a little bit. And thank you to everyone for making it past the first 6 weeks. Well, technically 7 if you count the double week of the Dragon Warrior Randomizer 2021 Summer Tournament. There we go. Here comes my ugly hairy mug. But yeah, so coming up next is the bracket stage, which is going to be the top 31 people, which we already have all the names for. And we will reveal the bracket here shortly. But we have some issues, though, with the bracket. And we got some tiebreakers that need to be met. Because, tiebreakers happen. And there is only one way to officially find out the places of these tiebreakers. Welcome back an old friend of ours, the Gollum hat. If you don't believe me, see, it goes on the head. So we need to draw ourselves some names to find out specific slots. And that's what I'm going to do here now. So let me make sure I move stuff around. So the first thing we need to determine is who's the second and third seed. And that will be between Nest Cardinality. It's going to flip it. Sorry, y'all. Not much. Well, no. Nest Cardinality and Zarnax. Okay, it only flips on my camera. That's good. So you all get to see what's going on. So I take those two names and I drop them into the Gollum hat. Yeah, Discord is very confused. And I'm just going to shuffle it around randomly. I'm going to take my hand out so I don't know which one I have. And then we're going to find out whatever name I draw is the second rank. And this one is Zarnax will be the second seed, followed by Nest Cardinality as the third seed. Next up will be the 9th and 10th seeds between CyberDark86 and JJ Schmidt. Drop them into the hats. And then shuffle, 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 shuffle. And then, like I said, I take my hand out so you can see that I'm not holding on to a number or a name. And then the 9th seed will be JJ Schmidt, followed by the 10th seed of CyberDark. So let me make sure that's all updated. There we go. Okay, next up is the 13-14 seeds between DK9146 and Tilo Tilo. Into the hat they go. Blink. And then shuffle it around. I'm crunching them. I'm smashing them. See, there's my hand again. And we're going to find out who the 13 seed is. The 13 seed is DK9146. And that puts the 14th seed at Tilo Tilo. Okay, so the next one is a little bit more complicated, as we need to figure out the 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th seed. And that'll be between Sparkover and Beta Strep. And then Vela V and Fred Coughlin. So these will figure out who the 15, 16, 17, and 18th seeds will be. Tilo. So take my hand out again. So the 15th seed will be Beta Strep. Let me move Beta up to the 15. Then the 16th seed will be F. Coughlin. So Fred gets the 16th seed. Okay, mixing it up again. And the 17th seed will be Vela V, with the 18th seed being Sparkover. Okay, next up is we still got a few more drawings. So next up will be the 19th and 20th seed, all these tiebreakers, between Arn Polly and Aaron to U2. So this will determine who's 19 and who's 20. Throw them in the hat, shuffle. I got to make sure you guys are looking at the eyes at least, right? There's the eyes. There's the hand. And the 19th seed will be, make sure I grab one. There we go. Is Arn Polly. And then the 20th seed will be Aaron to U2. Two more drawings left. The 21st seed and the 22nd seed is between Seawolf 1 and Lavkian. Into the hat we go. Stare into the golem's eyes, everyone. Stare into the golem's eyes. Pull out the hand. And the 21st seed will be the Seawolf. And then Lavkian will be the 22 seed. And now for the last one, the 23, 24, and 25th seeds will be up for grabs between Up to NG, Janice Zeal, and I forgot Apex Corvid. Wow. There's a third one. At a hiding, that's why. So Up to NG is up for grabs. So the first one we draw will be the 23 seed. There's the hand. And smashing it into the hat. Golem demands power. Okay, so the 23 seed will be Janice Zeal. Sorry, I smashed that one up good. So Janice Zeal will be the 23 seed. Let me move that up. Boom. And then the 24 will be boom, 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 Up to NG. And that puts the 25th seed as Apex Corvid. So there, let's make sure this updates and everything. Give it a second. Will be our 31 positions played out properly. This thing's taking forever to update. There we go. Let's make sure that things are good, and we will reveal the bracket for you all. It looks to me like everything is good. So that is the drawing for the positions. Now, Math Girl and I guess Game Boy and I guess me and you could talk about the bracket matchups coming up here.
Ferran can join us too.
Oh, Ferran. Oh, yeah, Ferran, Game Boy. It's all you. I'll let you two. I thought Ferran left. That's all.
I did, but I had Discord decided to go kablooey on me, so I needed to kablooey it.
So once Math Girl, go right ahead and pass it along. Thank you all for watching another edition of the Golem Hat. Maybe we'll see you next season.
Bye, Golem Hat. All right, so we are starting to see the brackets. So, I tell you what, there's going to be a lot of thrilling matches coming up here. It looks like Math Girl's going working on things a little bit. We see that the Turdy bot is now on challenge. Run your first linked tournament on Discord and get free Nitro, apparently. I imagine that we will be doing predictions. So I mean, I don't know that for sure, but pretty sure we will be doing predictions. Here we go.
Yeah, we'll have predictions turned on.
Yes, we will have predictions turned on. There it is. High Spirits has said so. All right. So it was interesting between 15 and 18 because they were all going to be playing against each other one way or another. But F. Coughlin and Velu V is our first match for on.
Okay, I had to see where this was. I thought it was in the. Okay, here we go. Now I've got it here. Wow, F. Coughlin and Vela V, and the winner of that gets to take on Angel FM, who has a bye.
Correct. Angel FM did get a bye for reaching 5-0 in the Swiss round. So the way it got all, the way it all shook down, the Lone 5-0 did get a bye. So that's going to be a great race. Also, Brian Williams and Apex Corvette. Quite frankly, all of these are going to be really great races one way or another, I think.
Yeah, you can. I mean, the numbers next to the names are for seeding purposes, but it's for the most part irrelevant. Yeah, you could look at F. Coughlin and Valevi, and you could think that is 16-17, or you could think that is 820 numbers math. 825. I mean that could be a number of different possibilities. The seating there is kind of it's there just for the purpose of seating, is what I mean to say.
Yeah, and then we have JJ Smith not being happy with drawing up to NG again. Up to NG is the reigning. No, he's not reigning, but he was a finalist a couple of years ago in the tournament. So in the standard tournament, so definitely going to be a very tough challenge. But JJ Smith did reach 5-0 2 years ago as well. So a lot of fun stuff there.
Very capable runners across the board.
Yeah, absolutely. Sausage Link and Marashu. So, wow. That's another. And we're talking like the play-in race winner who got through the last or the last, was 1-4 and makes it and gets a shot against Sausage Link.
Hey, when you're scraping your way up from the bottom, it's never an easy task, and one challenge just leads to another, and Marashu, where's Bill Murray when you need him? Cinderella story, coming into the 6th annual tournament. It has that same feel to it, like Caddyshack from 4 decades ago.
Right, and yeah, I tell you what, it might be upset special right here. And then we have the reigning and defending Dragon Warrior Randomizer Standard Tournament Champion DK9146 taking on Aaron 2U2.
Again, yeah, this is apologies for the for the reminder of age based on that reference there. I mean, DK, the defending champion as the 13th seed?
Yep, 13th seed.
If that isn't a microcosm of how deep this field is, I don't know what is.
Yep, exactly. And then we have Jackamus Wedge, who's been a stalwart in this community for a very long time, got the 5th seed, and has to take on a play-in race, one of the play-in race winners, Chromaticalism, that we saw right here in Randomania. In that, and by the way, these are all best of 1. So you win or you lose and you're out. We don't get to best of 3 until the quarterfinals. So everybody's going to be on their top guard here.
Oh yeah, most certainly. I'm trying to follow chat as well here, and I mean the fact that there are a few great runners who didn't even make the bracket stage. I mean that's another telltale sign of how deep this is here. Next up, we've got Edge Talvaron and the Seawolf 1. That's the 12-21 matchup, and I don't envy somebody trying to pick a bracket on any of this, because this might actually be more difficult to do a perfect bracket on than the college basketball tournament of popularity in March every year.
Yeah, I believe the Seawolf has been here for a very long time. I think since the beginning. I believe this is the first time he's made bracket. So congratulations to him. a lot of practice going into that. So well done, Seawolf. So therefore, Edge is going to have quite a bit of a challenge, just like everybody else. Just like as Mighty gains, he draws Zarnax 42.
Yeah, that is the 231 matchup, but again, that's merely by seeding. I mean, pretty much anybody can pull off a quote unquote upset based on these seedings here, just based on the talent pool. And RNG is a cruel mistress, as we have seen countless times throughout this tournament. It can come down to an encounter in Sherlock. It can come down to tearing your hair out trying to find one location on a map. There are a number of different factors.
So I've been reminded in chat of a couple things. Jack is the current Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide champion, and Chromaticalism also won the Zelda 2 randomizer tournament. I can tell you that I do not know of anybody that has won a major tournament in 2 randomizers. The closest we've gotten is Tristal MTG. He got second in the league twice and won the Final Fantasy randomizer spring tournament, the very first one. So we might have some history taking place here this year, but wow, we still got a lot of races to go. Beta Strep and Sparkover. Chat was saying Bears versus Bears. Who do you take, Veron?
Ooh. Well, obviously I would go with Bears. But no, humor aside with that, I don't know. I'm not good at picking these sort of things here. I would give the slight edge to Beta Strep, but that's like 51-49 out of 100%. And you could say that about a lot of these different races.
Yeah, exactly. Smashy and Archfield Monk finishing first in the play-in. Yep, and yeah. Shall we do the broken record routine?
Yeah, I know. It feels like we're repeating ourselves over and over again, and it feels like we're repeating ourselves over and over again. Moving on to Cyberdark 86 and Janice Zeal. Holy smokes.
Yeah, Janice Zeal, similar to the Seawolf, putting in a lot of work to this randomizer and is rewarded with a playoff spot this year. And they will be going up against Cyberdark, and I believe these two win against each other in the league this year. So hang on to your hats. We got another good one. Now, this one I think we can make a solid prediction on. NES Cardinality and Imp any amount of money. I definitely think the advantage goes to NES Cardinality here.
I know that NES Cardinality or NES Cardinality is a very amiable individual, but I think if you turn the cameras and microphones off and just spoke with him one-on-one, there's got to be a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. A couple of runner-up finishes in this tournament. Kind of the I don't want to quite say label of the best player to have not won a tournament yet. I mean, he's finished within. I think he's had out of the 5 previous tournaments that we have had, he has finished in the top 4 of those 5 times. So it's one of those, constantly the spouse's accompaniment, but not quite the spouse in this case here. Will this be the year that NES Cardinality takes it all?
Yep, exactly. And I do remind everyone he did lose in the first round of the bracket stage 2 years ago to Jay Coper. Jay Coper just missing the play-in race this year. So, of course, anything can happen. That's why they play the game. Tillo, Arnpoli. Another pick 'em race. And if Tillo wins, he might run into NES Cardinality yet again.
Yeah, Tilo had noted a little earlier in chat here of the quote-unquote easy path to the championship of going through Arnpoli, most likely Nest Cardinality, then High Spirits, then Zarnax, then Angel, presuming that you go with the, you go chalk with it. So that, to say the least, would be a an uphill battle and then some.
Yep, and this is another one where I might pick the favorite here. High Spirits and Nimimva, and this one I might pick High Spirits, but again, not by much here. Another great race coming your way.
Most certainly, and then another one to kind of not count out, the two on the lowest end of the bracket here, but not by by talent by any means. You have Big Slamu taking on Lavkian, and both of them are very accomplished. Lavkian with the experience advantage, but in the case of Big Slamu, making great waves in a short period of time.
Yep, absolutely. And so there we go, everyone. 15 races coming your way over the next week. And remember, as I said just a few minutes ago, these are best of one, single elimination. You must win in order to advance. And if you lose one time in the next 2 rounds, you are out. You do not reach best of 3 until the quarterfinals. So, and there's a reason for this. Is we want to keep that thrill. We want to keep the thrill high, and we want to make every race count here.
It's certainly going to be a bundle of excitement over the course of the next few weeks here, as well, the field has narrowed down to 25, and over the course of the next week it will get to 16. So certainly should be a goodie.
Yep, absolutely. So I believe that will do it for us here. I think we're going to, since nobody gave me any suggestions, I'm going to decide this by myself, because I get to run Randomizer for about 5 more weeks. So we're going to raid NES Cardinelli, who's doing some Dragon Warrior Randomizer tournament practice. So maybe he might want to discuss his future opponents. So Ron, why don't we go ahead and close things out here?
Most certainly. Thank you so much to MathGirl718 taking care of the restream, and for SH Mike as well for the I don't know about a sports book necessarily, but for taking care of the tracking. High Spirits for the administrative duties and the unenviable task of tiebreakers. And thank you to all of you for viewing in here to this massive race that we have seen over the course of the last hour and a half or so. For all of us here among the Randomania networks, for my broadcast partner, Game Boy F9, I'm Ferran Burgundy, saying until next time, stay classy, my friends, and more importantly, stay safe. Good night, everyone.